Hey, my name's Joel, and in this video, we're gonna be taking a close look at this 21-inch push mower from SENIX. Now, this is a manual push mower. There is no auto drive or self-propulsion on this, but it's built with a lot of the same components as their more expensive, high-end push mowers that are self-propelled. So I'm gonna take you through a few features here real quick, then we're gonna fire it up, and we're gonna tackle this overgrown lawn down here on the low part of my yard. So quickly, let's come in here and talk about what this mower has to offer. Now, I'll tell you that out of the box, this is pretty easy to put together. All I had to do was simply take this handle, which was folded down, tighten these clamps here, and then these two screws on the side just screwed right in over the bar. So there was no setup required other than screwing in 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, adding our oil, and then putting some gas in here. Taking a closer look at the horsepower on this mower, we've got a 144cc 4-cycle engine. Now it comes with 4-cycle oil that you want to add right over here, and then all you have to do is add your gas and you are ready to go. Pretty simple startup operation. You have a primer bulb right here. It says to push it 3 times. I think 3 to 5 is a good way to go. Your gas is right here, and I will tell you, this is a very small tank. It took me about 10 seconds to fill this completely up. I believe just this plastic section here is the gas tank. So we'll see how long that lasts, but pretty small tank. And then there's nothing else complicated you have to do other than set your height on the mower, which you have 2 adjustments for. That's a little new. I've not seen that on many other mowers. You have an adjustment for the front wheel and an adjustment for the back wheel. Obviously, the back wheel's larger, and you want to make sure you're set to the correct or same settings on both wheels so you're not mowing at an angle in either direction. So each one of these nubs here is a new level of mowing. You simply pull the orange side out. Obviously, very easy to go down. Pull the orange handle out and push back to go up. 6 of those notches. I'm going to say let's start at notch 5 because our grass is pretty tall. Let's see and make sure that we are in 5 back here. Yeah, it looks like we are, but I'll just show you that's all the way down, all the way up on 6. Pretty easy mechanical mechanism. Just make sure they're set to the same. So let's go ahead, prime this thing up, get pulling and get mowing so we can see just how well it cuts, because that's all that really matters. Then I'll give you my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy started up here and start mowing this section of the yard. I'm gonna give this primer bulb 3 pumps so we can get things going and do a nice cold start here. 1, 2, 3. Hold our safety and give it a pull. There we go. All right, let's get to mowing. All right, so we've done about 6 passes down here, and I can say that the angle on this mower, even though it's not adjustable, it's really comfortable for me. I don't need to go up and down. You lose that functionality on this model where you have the ability to adjust this up and down. Totally fine. Wish there was some padding up here. There's absolutely none. A pair of gloves would solve that. It's really not all that bad, but very basic experience. These wheels, these back wheels, do a great job at helping you turn, get everything, you know, nice and stable on the turn. And overall, it really does push pretty easy. It's a lightweight mower. Overall, it seems like a strong engine, no real problems. We did have a little bit of smoke at the very beginning when we started it out, but I think it was just burning off some of that initial, whether it was, you know, stuff from the manufacturing process, the shipping process, whatever it was, blew off a little smoke and then got right to just running nice and clean. Seems strong, has a lot of torque, and I like the side discharge. We're mowing pretty tall grass, and I think level 5 is going to be a pretty standard level for most people. So we have 6 height levels. If you're mowing down below 3, you want a really short yard, but seems good and adjustable. I like this big rubber flap here on the back. I didn't have any kickback as far as debris or grass on me, and the side discharge worked really good. Now let's go ahead and focus here, because if we pull this up, you'll see that we do have access to place a bag or a catch back here, and if we take out the side discharge and allow our mulching feature to work, it'll fill that bag. So let's go ahead and get the bag and do a couple runs with the bag on there, see how many clippings we collect. All right, so here's the bag that comes with the lawnmower, comes fully assembled. It does have kind of a hard plastic bottom on it, and then a little bit of a mesh material on the side. It's a little longer than I've seen on some of these mowers, but a little narrower. You do have this nice orange handle in the middle, and it's really pretty easy to do. Just these hooks up top, attach right here on top of the mower. Don't do anything more. Locks in, and you'll see this groove right here accepts this part of the pole, nice and firm. That's not going anywhere. All right, we're just going to start it back up. There she goes. All right, let's check our bag here. So we take this off. I've been mowing for about 5 to 10 minutes. Done about 4 or 5 of these passes here. You can see we've got good clippings. Nice. You can see it's not torn, it's cut. Good sharp blade. We're just gonna empty these out and keep going, but you can see really clean on the stripes that we did with the bag on. So if you want a nice clean yard, it's a good way to do it. All right, let's talk about this mower. We've been mowing for about 20 minutes here, and I've got a good chunk of this hillside done. And I will say, side hill, uphill, downhill, it does really good. Now, one of the things I like about this mower is just how simple it is. There's not a lot of features or moving parts to cause you trouble. Right here is your oil inlet. This is your dipstick. It's really easy to get in there and check and add. It's just kind of a pop on top. Snaps in there, and then you pull it out with your finger. And then over here is the gas. We've already gone over that. You also have around front, there is your spark plug. There's your exhaust. Be careful with that. And here is your air filter. Really easy to change, clean, maintain. I just like these small engines that are all right out in front of you. You don't have to worry about a bunch of bells and whistles to get in your way. It's a good, strong engine. I will say it starts a little soft. I'm gonna pull it so you can hear it again, but just in these early starts, we're in probably the first 4, 5, 6 starts, it just starts a little weak, which I think will get better the more it gets used. You know, it's only got 20 minutes on it right now, so I think it'll run better the more we use it. Let me show you. See what I mean? And that is hot. We've been using this for 20 minutes. We've been running it. It should start a little better than that. Overall, not bad, but let's try it one more time so you can see. It's just a little bit of a weak start. And of course, that was much better because I think the more we use this, the more we break this engine in. That could just be a product of the first few starts. So definitely we'll have more to report back on in a month or two of use. But overall, I think it's got all the features you're gonna need without breaking the bank. It's a good value, a very affordable mower, one that you could fold the handle up and store pretty easily in your garage. All you have to do, once your bag is out, is take out these 2 bolts. I'll take one out to show you. Doesn't take that long. These 2 right here. If these are off, you can fold this entire handlebar up and put it up against the wall. Now, I don't think this is rated for vertical storage, so I would not store it vertical, but you can get it out of the way by simply making this handle a little less obtrusive in your garage. So that is the SENIX 21-inch push mower manual. You're gonna sweat when you're out here, but this is one I think that's gonna last for a long time. So if you're looking for an affordable push mower, SENIX is a great brand. I've got half a dozen other lawn tools and pieces of equipment of theirs that have served me really well over the last 2 summers. Don't be afraid to check this one out. I really think you're gonna like it.